Hi everybody, it's me, Legar Relaxin, also known as Chino and RD. Yes, I shaved my head. I don't know what influenced me. Anyways, this video is to explain about the best emulators so far for PlayStation 1. They already have EPSXE, but it's a little difficult for programmers, whoever's going to use it, because it is kind of user friendly, but you have to put in plugins, and then you gotta adjust the frame rate, etc., etc. I want something out of the box. But when I say out of the box, it's gonna be just like the PlayStation 1. The PlayStation 1 emulator, it's called PSX. You just have to go to Google. Here's instructions how to use it. I love my wallpaper. Happy holidays to my fellow fans and favors, alright? You go to Google, you type in PSX emulator. That's it. Now, the third link, I go to emulator zone. That's where I got my emulator. You can see it's already been highlighted. And then the number one emulator right there is EPSXE, but I use the second one because it's more easier. All you have to do is download the BIOS, okay? Which you just type in PSX BIOS and you can get it from Emu Paradise. And the BIOS I would recommend using is this file right here. Let me look for it. Oh yeah, the BIOS is the SCPH1001. Yeah, that's the best BIOS you can get. Now I have my icon, the PSX icon, but I just relabeled it to PlayStation because that's how I like my icons. Alright, and then now I load it up. Now this is for Pepin, okay? See, look at this. It actually shows the BIOS being loaded. Now, what I'm going to do is insert image. You can actually run games directly from the original source, like my PlayStation 1 collection right here. Hey, River White, I got Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I got Wipeout, I got, yeah, you can play those games. One thing, there's a drawback. Do not, if you have a Blu-ray reader on your drive, do not put the PlayStation 1 disc. It will not read it right because it does not have RAW reading, raw reading. So what I do is I just download which is more faster. I could just download the ROM itself because I use Image Burn to copy certain games, but yeah. And it also supports Redbook audio, so if you put in the bin file, or the Q file, CUE file, you can hear the music. Like Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I was actually able to hear the music, so that's cool. So now all I had to do was it's easy configuration. Just go to configuration. There's CD-ROM, create a memory card. What else? You can even what's that called? Change your controllers. It supports Rumble Pack, which is I really enjoy. Too bad right now I'm connected with my Logitech, which does not have force feedback. If I plug in my Xbox 360 controller, my Afterglow, it will work because they have basically the same layout. But the reason why I'm using the Logitech is that it has a mode button, so I can switch between digital to analog. Okay, back to the subject. Okay, Pepin. Alright, I love you, man. This is for you. I am going to play Heart of Darkness, and there's only one drawback about this. The emulator does not have plugins, so you're not able to do the full, enhancement, high definition graphics, but you get exactly as how the resolution looks like on a PlayStation. I'm using a television as a monitor, so it looks just like when I plug in my PlayStation. It's the same thing, and it loads faster. See, Pepin? I'm playing Heart of Darkness. Let's play. I gotta put this thing on a tripod because I'm telling you, you know this game by heart. This game is really, really hard. Well, anyway, let me just get back to it. The animation is a little more fluent than it is because I turned off VSync and it's running actually a little more smoother because they dropped the frame from, I believe, 23 frames per second. Just for the full motion video, but this one actually pushes it up. Well, let's skip it, and I'm playing with one hand, so I'm sorry. Alright. I don't want to die here. Oh, no, I died. Sorry, Pep. Andy. Oh yeah, just to say, Pepin is a Canadian friend of mine from British Columbia. No one on earth has ever cosplay as Andy. So he is the first and only guy to ever dress up as Pepin. If you ever had him as a friend in Facebook, Pepin, forgive me, I'm gonna show a picture of you. Alright, as you as Andy. See, there we go. See, I actually fast passed that level. Okay, now time to kill these guys. Oh my god, that shadow got me. Yeah. I did it again. I'm sorry, because I'm playing with one hand. I'm really actually good at this game. There we go. I'm playing with one hand. Can you believe that? Left, right. Stop hugging me. So this is a fun. I love this game. It reminds me so much of my childhood. I remember having a pink CD by Virgin Interactive. It was a sampler, and I didn't know the game's gonna end up looking like this. It's actually fun. I didn't know it was a side-scrolling platform, kind of like Prince of Persia. See, look at the graphics, it's beautiful. Oh no, I just released them all out. Okay, time to kill them all. I don't want to get eaten, because they do eat you. And you can play it on Windows mode. Oh, I'm dropping my controller. Come on, come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm back in full screen. Alright, the only thing is there's things in the back. It has this, I don't know why it has this back bar, but if it's saying there's an error of a game, but the compatibility on this emulator is really good. It plays the game exactly how it would look like on a PlayStation 1. And it runs great. I got Street Fighter Collection. Let me see how disc 1 looks like. It plays perfect. It even has the intro. If I full screen it, the intro is really sharp. So anything that's in high resolution, it actually shows it in high resolution. But when it goes back to see, look at it. It's like perfect. I can play PAL games in full speed, and as well on my NTSC, and plays Japanese games. So this is Street Fighter Collection. Oh, this is a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Dun, 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 dun. You can swap CDs as well. Well, swap images if there's multi-disc in there. I have a game called The X-Files, and I was actually using this emulator to play it. I do have it for the PC, but I'm not able to play it. So, this is actually great. Look at this. I downloaded this emulator, so the graphics is running really fast. Wait, I'm gonna quit this. Let me pick another game, because that game was not burnt right. When the game, whoever uploads the right type of ROM, I will enjoy it. There's also Thunder Force. I mean, okay, when you're downloading a game and it has Redbook audio game play into it, you gotta make sure that the game has been burnt right. That's why I have the physical copy myself, so I actually just rip it off on Image Burn. So Pepin, download the simulator. My fellow viewers, download it if you are a big PlayStation fan. Get your ROMs at coolrom.com, which is it has a good large selection. But my favorite is romhustler.net. That's the best. See? And it runs in, it feels like it's in high resolution. Really, really amazing. Oh, this is a Street Fighter 2. So this emulator is really small. It's not a big file. There's no plugins required. Look at the animation. It's fluent. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I recommend you going to Emulation Zone to download this emulator. Just download the BIOS and you're ready and set and go. And set up your controller. Well, you can play on keyboard or mouse. I just recommend getting yourself a Logitech. It's perfect for Logitech because it feels just like a PlayStation controller. Too bad it doesn't have force feedback, the one I have. But if you're comfortable with the Xbox 360 controller, you can go for this one too. Now, if you want a made in China controller, which still has Rumble Pack, I got one of these. This is this is a laptop type one because it has a retractable. Wait, let me hold my feet there. There's the controller wires, and then you press this button. It reclines the wires, but be careful, don't overbend the wires, or else you'll not get this function again. And it's really kind of bulky, but thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be talking about my retirement in YouTube. I might be retiring on this YouTube channel on February. I'm going to have a new channel. I'm going to surprise you guys of this new subject besides of retro unboxing and my video blogs all about video games, because I'm going to make a big surprise of my new video I'm going to be doing, because I'm doing my best. I'm going to be making 2 more channels. One is a surprise. The second channel is about withdrawals from drug use, and I recommend to stay away from drugs. Stay away from anything that will get you into the word of being addicted. Substance abuse. Beside drugs, there's other things that people get addicted to. Even gambling. You know, that's one thing I never done, but I will explain to it because I have a friend who was really addicted to gambling that caused him and his family, and especially his life. So I'll get to it. But I thank you guys for watching. This is the PlayStation Emulator that you guys going to download and check it out. My future emulation I'm going to be talking about is the Dreamcast. The Nullcast is one of the best emulators out there too for Dreamcast. So thank you guys for watching. Please add me on Facebook. Alright, my name is Ledgardo Laxon, also known as Chino and Artie. So thank you guys for watching.